Hello and welcome to the second lecture of C++ learning videos. As I told you in my introductory video, the software we are going to use for the programming is dev C++. First of all, we open dev C++ so we can start coding. Here we go into file and open a new source file. The code that you are seeing on your screen will not be shown to you when you open first time. It will be a blank page, so I'm going to remove this code that I have presetted for my own programs, and then I'm going to tell you how to write your programs. First, I'm going to include the preprocessor directives. The syntax of preprocessor directive is going to be written on your screen now. This will be written as hash include and then the two angle brackets. It is not important what it is called. The important thing is what it is used for. Whatever we write inside those angle brackets matters. These are the pre-made functions which are called the libraries that we are going to include in our program to be used. If we will not include those libraries, then we have to write those functions again and again, even for smaller outputs or inputs and different type of things that we are going to do in our program. We have to write big functions, but when we include those libraries which include the pre-made functions, we don't have to write them again and again. As for street-ended library, this is used for conversion from one data type to another and some other things. Here's another important library which is called IOStream. This is used to give input to the program, as you can see input output stream, and the output to take output from the program. Whatever we will be writing, we want to get it out on our monitor screen. We have to write this, so we can take the output easily. If we will not write this pre-made function, we have to write the big functions again and again so we can take the output. I think now you know what this is used for. Then we will move on to our next line code, that how we are going to move further. As you see, I'm writing using namespace std. What this is used for? As you can see on your screen, using namespace std, I'm going to leave it here and I will explain later in this video what I'm going to use it for. I will tell you just in a bit where it will be using. I will use it and then I will explain it why this is going to be used. Now I'm going to write a function int main, and inside this body of this function we write our whole program. Whatever we want to do with our functions that I have written outside this main body, I have to use inside this main function, so I can take input or output, or I can use it in our program. I have to write everything inside those curly brackets. Mostly this int main is passed without any arguments, but we can give this function two type of arguments, int argc and characteristic argv. Now I will just only tell you what these are used for. argc will tell you how many arguments are passed to this int main function, and argv I'm going to stop here. I will again tell you argc is going to tell you how many arguments are passed, and argv will tell you what arguments are passed. For example, I have passed 3 arguments. argc will tell it is 3 arguments, and argv will tell it was a b c, whatever it is. Now I will write my program inside those curly brackets. The first program that mostly we write is to take output of hello world. So I'm writing cout less than, and inside inverted commas, whatever we will write inside inverted commas will be displayed on our screen. Cout after less than, whatever I will write, it will be out on our screen. And L is for the neural connection, and now I'm writing return 0. Now I will take the output, and now will tell you what first of all I'm going to save this program. Now I will compile this program and take the output. You see whatever I have written there is showing here in the output of this program. Now I will remove using namespace std, and I will tell you what this is used for. Now I remove this line, and now I will compile, and you can see it is giving me an error. The error is C is not declared in our local scope, but using namespace standard tell us is if something is not declared in your local scope or inside your program, you have to look it inside those libraries. If I will not write it here, it will not check inside those libraries, and our libraries will be useless. Now there is an alternate way. If I am not writing using namespace std, I have to write std at the start of every pre-made function that I'm going to use. In my smaller program, you can see I have written cout. It is also a function of iostream, so I have to write std colon. So and L is also a function, so I written std colon, and now I'm running this program, and you can see it is running fine because the using namespace std I haven't used, so I used std in the start of every pre-made function that I'm using in my program. So as you know what is the meaning of using namespace std. Now I'm going to remove std from here, then I will place using namespace std. In bigger program we normally write std in start of every function that we are going to use, the pre-made function, because to avoid the conflict. In smaller program for the beginners we using namespace std because in start there is not going to occur any conflict because we are not going to write bigger programs. So as you can see on your screen, our first video is done. If you like my work, please do like and subscribe my channel so I can make more videos and more courses like as I'm teaching you C++, I will teach you other courses like this. So we will meet in the next video. Until then, bye bye.